Well, joining us now with her thoughts on the debate is Liberal strategist Lisa Kirby. Lisa joins us live in our Toronto studio. Lisa, thank you so much for coming in. Following up to Jessica's comments there, what did you take from the debate?
I think Jessica was correct. Everyone did very well today. You can definitely see that they've been working on their delivery and the polish was all there. Martin Cauchon did very well. I think it was the best debate that he's had thus far. And they are all aware that this was the final chance that they have to make that impression on Liberal members and supporters and everyone who's registered to vote for leader between the 7th and 14th of April. That being said, I think really it was a fight for second. Justin clearly, I mean, Marc Garneau did the math last week. He's clearly in the lead. So for Justin, what he needed to do was not make a mistake. And he didn't. He did very well as well. And I think every time we see him, he is also getting better and better. And we saw those many exchanges between Joyce Murray and Martha Hall Findlay were very telling. And I think this really is this fight for second that we're seeing now. And I think also we saw a little bit of posturing as to who may be throwing support to whom.
One of the criticisms coming out of this debate was that there may have been too many candidates. There should have been maybe only 4 on that stage instead of 6. Would you have agreed with that?
I think I tweeted that about an hour and a half ago. I would have liked to have seen 4. Yeah, and Karen McCrimmon and Deborah Coyne, they certainly have a lot to offer for the party, and I hope they run again in the next election. But perhaps they should have dropped off before this final one, and we could have got some more substance from the remaining 4.
Other than the debate starting off somewhat slow, and initially there was definite criticism that it wasn't overly interesting. It did pick up near the end, but definitely what we've seen with this party, one that only won 34 seats in the last federal election, is that they are definitely trying to rebuild and definitely trying to figure out what their national identity and voice is. Something that they've tried to do in these debates. Was that accomplished? Was there a candidate that did manage to portray that voice that they're trying to get out to the public?
Well, I think what we've seen throughout the leadership race, and the numbers show it, is Justin Trudeau is definitely connected with non-traditional voters, non-traditional Liberal supporters, and we are in a sense of renewal, and we know that. No one's suggesting that tomorrow we're gonna take over 24 Sussex. It's a long road back to power, and everyone is knowing that, and they're rolling up their sleeves and they're getting to work. So we all do understand that we are going to have to work hard, but they're having to walk this fine line with these debates. They want to be able to speak to people who are perhaps voting for the next Liberal leader, but at the same time, they don't want to give any ammunition to the opposition parties for when that leader is chosen, and the attack ads are sure to come.
So was there anything really notable that stuck out for you in this debate, other than maybe, you know, we know the Martha Hall Findlay, Joyce Murray exchange was a good one. Any other candidate that really surprised you?
No, I don't think anyone really surprised me. I thought perhaps Martha Hall Findlay should have come off a little less angry seeming. She's kind of been doing that for the last few weeks, and you can be passionate about an issue without being angry, and I think that potentially could turn off people who are supportive of her. And Martin Cauchon, of course, as we've mentioned, he did very well. But no, I don't think any other surprises.
What do you think ultimately this debate accomplished for the party, and does it really matter if there's a winner or loser that comes out of this, seeing as how Justin Trudeau is so far ahead?
Well, it would have had, as I had explained, had Justin made a mistake, and he didn't. He simply just has to keep doing what he's doing, and he's going to be fine. You know, the math kind of dictates it's there. But yeah, this fight for second, it could be very interesting who ends up behind him.
Okay. Well, Lisa, I thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us about this.
You're very welcome.
We appreciate your insights. And that was Liberal strategist Lisa Kirby in our Toronto newsroom.